We're watching Sakamoto days today, and anything to be expecting? I don't think much, right? Where did we left off? I keep thinking it's X,
Hesuke
but
was introduced.
oh, that's right, the sniper.
Yeah, Mashimo, I think it's. And then in the last episode, where is it before? We were talking about their ages, and we got it totally wrong. Like someone kind of
In the comments
section,
yeah.
it was like, oh yeah, Sakamoto's like in his late 20s. I was like, wrong. I was like, I added like a decade to him. But well, that's interesting.
Well, okay, we're ready to start. And if you are too, let's go.
Sakamoto was right there.
Of course, it would be him though, because he's the staff before her.
He's the senior, yeah.
That's true. I think being drunk is her thing now, you know? Oh my gosh! Why would he be bothered by it? Unless he likes her, you know? All the buns, he's gonna pick it up.
I didn't expect to see
him so
yeah.
So I guess he's gonna be a normal thing now, hopefully. Yeah. It's an assassin. What? Because of oh, she was kidnapped. We were wrong. Disappear from the lab. That explains why he has power. What? Okay. Dye his hair, everything too.
Okay, so they did have. Okay, this makes it even more funny because we're like,
yeah, we
he's
were
even more dumb than Hesuke.
That's true. Okay, understand from their point of view. That's so sad. It'd be so many people die. Now they're gonna know it's not him.
Shao Tang! Do you think you'll remember that?
Nope. His voice actually sounds good, so he actually might end up being like a pretty cool character.
Like yeah.
A younger character. Oh, he said I'll be the bigger person. Oh, he is always the one like apologizing, you know?
I mean, he has a very good head on his shoulders.
It's so weird to know that he escaped and became an assassin, but then he has people coming for him, you know? Do he put a tracker on her? Oh, Oh, okay, okay. I like it. I like how it's not on them, but on there, you know.
It's cracked.
It cracked more. I was like, is it a drone? Nope. Oh, he looks so
Shin's so
cool.
cool.
I know.
I
Poor
like how
manager.
I like how they show like the wind going past Sakamoto and they bite his cheeks. The animal was so cute.
I didn't even notice that. How did they even have this? Wasn't she in the bag? They didn't even show her in the bag. Oh, there they go, underestimating Sakamoto.
Oh no. It's so funny. Oh no. I would not want to be any of them.
You'll be the driver. But we lost all of them. Dude, by his tone, he really sounds like he's the level-headed one from them.
He's the only one that is unaffected. So you kind of get the feeling that he is gonna be like the real
threat here. Yeah. Seba, Seba. Oh, we're gonna see his look! Oh, he's in the song. He's in the song. Dude, it's so weird. So we have the Order, we have the X guy, and now we have these lab people that are threats. He's an experiment!
No, he's psychic. Oh wait!
He got experiment on!
How? What are you even talking about?
He's from the lab, which means he got experiment on. Like they experimented on him. For him to have this ability. How can you see him? Oh, he kind of guessed, huh?
Did the motorcycle have like Mr. Sakamoto's like face on it?
I guess so.
It's so cute.
He knows that that's Sakamoto. Why wouldn't he kill Sakamoto though? Because oh, of course not. Because it was already tough enough for him. That wasn't his goal. His mission was just to get shit, you know. How could Sakamoto never knew about it though?
I mean,
Sakamoto never asked?
They were friends.
Okay, not bad people. But why would he run off then if they're not that bad?
I mean, he didn't run off. He probably just became an assassin. It's a museum. How they're hiding out here.
Whoa, it's pretty cool. I can't believe we're halfway already. Not interested. They totally went for it. Oh, that's so cute. I really like the fact that he doesn't care, but his child's liking him, you know?
Where are they taking her though? Even though they know she's not shit.
Maybe to use as an experiment.
But why do they need her?
They need Shin, but because they don't have Shin, they need someone.
Oh,
it's the guy with the deer you were interested in during the song.
Yeah, so why did they even bring?
Oh, it's not even a reindeer. It's a.
I kind of guessed it's not like Panda from Jade.
I just figured maybe there's a possibility because anything seems to be impossible here. Why do they have someone like him work here? Dude, they took him! They took him all tied up too!
Really stupid. You gotta know he was just fodder.
Dude, they look dangerous though. These people. Especially that reindeer guy. Yeah, I was like, why would it still be the same if they have so many people run away, you know? Do you think that Shin actually became a part of the assassin to hide his identity and be on the run too, you know?
No.
Because who would want to come after an assassin, you know? Was that an actual bear? Oh no, they're still statue. That's actually pretty cute to have those two as guardian of your entrance gate. Dinosaur now. Of course. It's not alive, is it? But there are scientists, it probably could be alive. Oh, device, okay.
Honestly, it's just so cool how they kind of have a robot that can move that good. You know what I mean? Like, even the tail, man, this is like...
Hey, they're really good scientists, apparently. Oh, I forgot. I actually thought it was a gun, but no, of course not. Whoa. It can't even reboot itself. That's
if
like,
they have technology that's this good, they
advanced, right?
Why? They need to be doing something else with their power.
I think they do because there's a boss who wants something else. So
I don't know. It's just, oh, thank goodness.
Dude, can you believe its tail? All I did was just threw out the gun, though.
Oh! Sakamoto is so cool. Oh, he's so cool. I feel bad though that Hana does not get to enjoy this.
Do you think he becomes young skinny Sakamoto? No. Because I was like, he did use a lot of energy for this. Shin's so cute.
何だったんだ。まさか入り口のセキュリティが作動したのか。おい、クソ科学者どもめ、何サボってやがる。少し休ませてくれ。
Oh, they're actually not bad. Ah, they're getting infiltrated. So the lab people are not bad. It's just these people who came in. You know? You know what I mean? Because Shin said that they were good people. He killed somebody! He killed somebody! They were not allowed to kill.
I know. I mean, but then, like, the people in the motorcycle, they probably died too, also. But that was my first time, like, seeing something so, like... Oh.
Yeah, that's figuring. But why would they want to Shin though? Oh, Kashima.
我々はより革新的な殺しの道具を求めています。銃やナイフなどはもう古い。殺しにも最新の技術を取り入れるべきです。そこでぜひあなた方のその頭脳をお借りしたい。
How did Kashima even learn about them?
数名の幹部と防護服の下っ端で構成されている。
そんなことが。坂本さん。
They're wearing suits. Could it be?
He's such a good person. He wants them to run.
Surprising. I thought Kashima would be the boss here. So Kashima's the overall biggest boss?
I don't even know what you're asking.
Give me a sec. I will talk to. We could.
He looks like a Bleach character.
Really? Right when I saw him left out, I was like, oh, Ace? This is the leader? No, this is the guy on their level right now. No, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill him! Oh my gosh. They're so evil. No, they're gonna... Sakamoto? Oh, it's Shen. Thank goodness. I thought it would have been Sakamoto.
Oh, even though he's hurt, he's still protecting Shin.
He's stuck, that's why he's not coming out. Whoa! He saw it. That's why he's able to dodge, right?
No, he didn't dodge.
He did not dodge?
Or did he?
I thought he did. Oh, you're right. He was unable to. Oh no.
頭に埋め込んだ針から流す電流で脳の信号を狂わせるんだよ。
Oh gosh. Does that mean he's gonna not be able to mind read anymore.
Did you see Sakamoto's face? It's kind of like square-ish. Maybe because he was squished.
Shin. 昔何があったかは知らないが、お前ここを助けたいか？
いや。
よし。
It's funny. They're really gonna keep his head like this. Oh, time to clean up your childhood home.
You hear the music? Uplifting.
The order! The order's here! Maybe they're here to clean up too, because slur.
ほな気張っていこか、おさらぎ。
I'm not gonna remember their names. There's so many people that's introduced. There's so many people that was introduced this episode. So we checked. It's Seba. We were both wrong. Or I think I was wrong. And then there's Kashima, who's introduced. And then they were introduced in the prior episode, but we finally got their names. There's Shishiba. And then there's Osaragi.
Honestly, Osaragi is probably gonna be hard for me to remember. Like Shishiba is actually easier.
I don't know.
Osaragi
It depends.
might be hard for
It depends. You know, like I'm so used to like regular Japanese names that I remember like Tanaka better, like the stupid guy. And then
Stupid guy? Who?
the guy that got taken away.
Is that his name? Tanaka?
Yeah.
I didn't even catch his
And
name.
then Ishikawa, the top scientist. He's such a good person.
Who?
Ishikawa, the scientist that
The director?
got stabbed.
Oh, what's his name? Oshigawa?
Ishikawa. But anyway,
Wow, you're really good with names.
he was such a good person. So it kind of makes sense that Shin turned out to be a good person.
He actually had a really good upbringing.
Kind of, yeah, even though he grew up among scientists. I mean, but weren't they? They were not experimenting on other kids, though, right? Even though they were part of the lab. Anyway.
Unless Shin's parents was a part of the lab people who grew up,
I don't know.
Oh, but wasn't he an orphan? I think he was an orphan.
Did he say he was?
I have no idea. I feel like it's all over the place.
Okay. Anyway,
Here's the thing.
When the episode started, I was like, oh, okay, we're getting a Lou-focused episode. But then it turned out she was a damsel in distress. I kind of hope we get to see more of her doing something in this episode. The fight with the bears was kind of okay. With the dinosaur, it was really cool. We kind of figured that the guys that were riding the motorcycles died from the crashes and whatever. But seeing Shin kill that one dude in the suit by just twisting his head, that was just like surprising and shocking.
I'm more surprised that Sakamoto didn't say anything
about them killing.
Yeah, like he didn't even like reprimand him, saying, "What did?" Never mind. I take it back. He probably will reprimand him later when this is all over. Yeah, and it's like, oh, you broke the rule.
Yeah,
you're saying that to move the plot forward, Tanaka had to be like the dumb one who didn't know that Shin was,
Okay, so I think Tanaka is just a regular henchman. Okay, he's not like one of the assassins. He's not like, he doesn't have a higher up position. I just don't understand where he's coming from, why he thought he could get away with, with what he's doing.
Well, he should have known that reindeer, or what's his name, Kashima was ruthless,
Yeah. And you brought up that he is on a first name basis, kind of like chummy with Seba. And it's kind of like, okay, but so isn't Seba like in a higher like position than him, because he's like an assassin.
He's basically like a right hand man.
Yeah.
To
and then when the scientist Ishikawa was like explaining to Sakamoto and Shin about like the group coming and taking over, they showed like all of the assassins as the background character, and I don't think Tanaka was a part of that. He was just one of the regular henchmen, So it's almost like, okay, so this guy is fodder, and why is he like? Do you not understand? You know what I mean? Like your position. Do you not fear? You know what I mean? And then they also brought up another name at the end. The order slur, and so Kashima and Seba was like, oh, they're working for someone, they can't fail their boss. So then I'm like, okay, so maybe their big boss is slur then, you know. So anyway, this is supposedly an assassin group, so another assassin group. And they have special abilities. But I guess Sakamoto is just going to brute force his way through, even with their abilities. They're not going to be able to stop him. Interesting.
Here's the one thing I don't understand is that why is Sheen an experiment? Like I thought that
I don't understand his background.
Yeah, the thing is that I thought that they were in the type of world where having abilities is a norm, because you know here we have Nagumo who is able to shapeshift, you know, and here we have Seba who is able to become invisible, you know. So I just assumed that okay, Sheen just have that ability too, but here he is an experiment. So now it makes me think like, so with Nagumo an experiment.
So
too.
you don't think that it was a power that he was born with, that it was something that the scientists like they help like bring out of him?
No, I don't think so, because didn't Tanaka say that he was the only one who they successfully experimented on, who was able to...
I need to rewatch that part. I didn't really understand that part. Like, okay, I actually, you know, when it came to that part, I was like, oh, you know, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't really get it.
I'm curious now too.
Because they mean like they were working on all the kids then.
Yeah.
So are they good people after all?
Well, they seem to be, because Shin is on a really good, like that's his home. He wants to save them. So I'm just so curious, like in this case, is the slur just gonna be introduced and thrown away really quickly too?
No.
Like is it just gonna be handled?
No. It's just you bringing up slur. I thought slur was a person, not the group name.
I think slur is actually a group of assassin too, just like the order.
So you think it's the name of the group?
Yeah, but it's just so much information, because we have slur that we have to worry about, but we also have X now we have to constantly be at the back of our head to worried about too. And then even the order, we are not, we know that we are under the assumption that the order is actually good because Sakamoto was a part of them, you know. And they're the one that is trying to balance every other assassins out, but at the same time we actually haven't been introduced to the order aside from Nagumo and Sakamoto.
I mean, I think they will slowly be introduced because Sakamoto was a part of the group, and so like we're going to get how each of them relate to Sakamoto, you know. And it's gonna be a slow process of introducing the members of the order.
Cause what's his name again? Shishiba. Shishiba didn't seem like he was on good terms with Sakamoto, right?
I don't know. I don't think he even brought up Sakamoto at all.
It was in the previous episode when they were dining, and he was like, Nagumo said that he hasn't been in contact with.
Oh right, like he seemed like he was very, very, very angry.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was surprised to see Heisuke make a cameo at the beginning of the episode.
Dude, I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah, it was fun seeing him though, but I guess
I was happy to see him. I'm so surprised he just really came for the bun and then he left, you know.
Yeah.
So my question is, why is he still here then? Because if he's only here to get Sakamoto and he's in such a bad position too.
No, I think he gave up on...
No, but he's no longer here for Sakamoto. That's my point. But it's just like, why is he still here then? Because it seems like he came to where Sakamoto and them were living, that town, because he wanted to assassin Sakamoto. So because you're no longer here to assassin Sakamoto, wouldn't you go somewhere else to assassinate someone else because that's your living, you know?
I don't know. He is dumb enough to consider them friends now, I bet you.
Oh,
and so like he probably just like lingering around.
That could be it.
Okay, so now that we have this new group that is introduced, you know, and they all have their special abilities, do you think the fights will kind of be different, be interesting in a different way, just
more
because
even out.
I know, it's just like I'm interested to see how Sakamoto fights with them. With, like, for instance, like you know how Seba was invisible, but Sakamoto just like he could randomly just see.
No, I think he was grabbing, like he was just
like
reaching. Yeah, I think he was just reaching based off. Because here's the thing with Sakamoto, I think he could tell the height of someone after seeing them, and then he just assumed that his neck was there based off positioning. That's my assumption. But okay, so since we're on Seba, I was thinking, I think the one that will be fighting Seba is not Sakamoto, because we have already seen the interaction between Seba and Sakamoto, and Seba has even announced that Sakamoto is a threat to him.
Yeah. So
it would most likely be with Shin.
Shin, and then like Sakamoto will probably fight Kashima.
Yeah.
And then
Kashima's
Lou
more of the dangerous
hopefully
one.
does something.
Lou, see, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Lou.
I feel like Tanaga is gonna have like a role because they gave him a name and he's in the dungeon with Lou, and he's dumb, but he's gonna be comedic relief until something happens, and then we're just gonna be like, oh, I feel bad for him now or something, you know.
I wonder too. So it seems that the director knows how to get out of prison, you know, but he was tied up. My question is,
oh right, there's that new character that was introduced.
Yeah. My question is, how come Lou didn't even realize that the director was there in the same cell as her?
You should be able to see that.
And it's not even like she's drunk or anything. Like, wouldn't you be more curious about the person in the cell with you too?
Right.
Especially since he seemed to have a lab coat.
Yeah.
But then we're all saying this because we know that they are Shin's, you know, they're part of Shin's. But to Lou, she doesn't even know who they are.
Yeah.
I am disappointed at the fact that she's not doing much. I'm glad she did give Tanaka a kick. Yeah. But yeah, for her to not even stay in a fight. But she did understand the threat of Kashima, though, you know. Like his aura when he was like, you know, I kill you if you lie to me.
Yeah, she was able to send something.
But I would like to get more out of her.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching our reaction. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.